everyone, welcome back to Stephanie Plans and Reads. Today I am kicking off week 3 of One Book July. So I'm going to be planning the week of the 15th to the 21st. So that is, the third week of One Book July. This is my one book. This is in a little Hit Lab cover. Just got some stickers I use all the time here. And then I'm going to take the book out so we can kind of admire the chunk and everything. So here is the chunk. It's getting there. It looks a bit messed up, and it is. So it's holding together fine, except I had pulled out some pages and I had to, so that meant that some pages kind of came out. And so I had to washi tape them in, and that kind of got us, because I didn't do a great job of it, as you can see, I've got some pages that stick out. It's not a big deal to me. I might try redoing this page because this one does stick out quite a bit, but anyway, not concerning. So we'll just take a look at how everything's doing so far. I had originally planned to do a planning with chronic illness video here. Things this week, my nephew came down and it didn't get done, so I'm just doing a plan with me. So I'm just going to change these little stickers. And also, I have to give an update on One Book July, which I'm absolutely loving. I've said this in a video prior. I am definitely a one book girl. I prefer to be in one book. I have enough stuff that I can be in 2 books, and this is where we are at the moment. So I'm putting in my social media. That's not working really. I mean, it is in that it gets recorded, but it's not working in the fact that I need like more of a, I'm not even sure what I need, which is hence the problem. Still working on that. If you have good ideas for social media, if you do social media in any kind of regular capacity and you have good ideas, leave it down below because I need help. So that's how it's going there, but fairly good. And then I put the books that I read down at the bottom, and that's working out fine. So this was week 1 of One Book July. It is the kit from Let's Planet. I think it's pretty good. I like having my reading in my main planner, so what I read that day in my main planner. I didn't have a lot going on this week, so yeah, everything fits and it got nice deco and it looks fairly good, I think. This is this week. It is Saturday, so I haven't done Saturday or Sunday, but most of these days are done. I like it. I have to finish up the kind of last bit of Friday and then Saturday and Sunday. This is somewhat working. It works. This is where I put on a clear post-it note, I put the stuff I'm going to do on social media, but it's just like a checkbox. There's not enough detail, so that's why I need to put detail other places. But yeah, I moved this down a little bit from, I think the other one was a little bit higher. The cutoff for my books don't need that much space down there. And I really like this kit. This kit's from Planner Kate. And it's, really pretty sagey green and blue and kind of this blushy color. So we're going to plan this week. Now, this week and this week, this is bright in a bit of way. It's blue bright, but that's the last time we did a truly bright kit was a couple weeks ago. So I wanted to do kind of bright, like put this kind of bright nest up. And I don't have a lot of bright kits because that's not what I gravitate towards. But I did have these two samplers from Planner Kate. So this is from their 9-year anniversary, and I believe their 10-year anniversary is coming up. So they should have a new sampler coming out. So there's that. And then I also have these A5 size boxes that I can use, and this washi. So I thought I would do, I mean, I'm not, again, using a kit designed for this size planner, so I'm doing a little bit of chopping and changing and cutting. But I know like these things will all fit inside. That's going to be the dates. This is going to be my line. So a lot of it will fit. It's just some of these bigger ones probably won't. But let's start with the washi. What I thought I would do with this washi is go across, not right at the top, but also cover the dates end. So start maybe like a line in, and then just follow that like a box in, I guess. Yeah, just something a little bit more, oops, sorry about that. Just moved the camera. A little bit more bright, which is not my general. I like the muted tones, the more, I don't know, smoky, or not even pastel, more smoky, subdued, muted colors. And this is definitely not that, but I wanted something a little bit bright because I'm normally so dark, or not dark, but muted. So there is my washi tape, and I'm not going to put washi in the bottom yet because I'm going to try and use these like black dot lines. I've got 2 of these, and I thought these would be pretty good to go for my reading. So I'm going to put them right like at the line after the 12. And if you can't see that right now, I'll show you in just a second. Oh, it doesn't go across the whole way, but that's okay. I've got enough that I can make it work. So you see that? It's just like a dotted line. And there. And then I'll put it here as well. So weekly in One Book July, I really do like it. I'm not working at the moment, unfortunately, and therefore I have, enough space certainly to put my reading here and to put anything else I need in the week. The dailies, I'll talk about after I finish this, which hopefully I'll remember. How am I going to remember that? Okay, so then I thought I'd put these things just like that. What do you think? I'll get out my little tool. I've just put it somewhere, yes. And then I'm going to have to think of something for where to put the numbers, or if I even have numbers, or if I just write them kind of beside. I might have used these before actually and written the numbers just like beside them, like within the circle but beside the letter. This is just a fun change. I mean, I think if you've watched me, you know that I was trying to team use my stash, and I still am that, but I did go ahead and buy some kits, and I'm really grateful that I did. But I don't need to use them all the time. And this is just kind of makes a change, makes it a little more, I don't know, exciting to kind of switch it up a little bit. Now, I'm definitely going to use that Hello Weekend. I've used it down at the bottom here, bottom, so this should go at the top. I like to change where I put it. This is a big Hello Weekend, so I'll just put it maybe there. Ooh, what's going on there? It's nice. Nice to put, you know, bright, bold colors in every once in a while. Now I need something for this week. So I think, let's see, I don't want to get you in a frame, but I think these stickers, I don't know, how am I going to, well, let's just take it off and not flip it over and see. See, those would fit as headers for that, so I think I'm going to do that. I know they're a bit, you know, over the line, but I don't care about that. And then this box will work out for my meals. And I can maybe put this polka dot one. There. So I've got that. Then we have training Tuesday and Thursday. Now, normally I would use one of these, but these are much wider, so they're for 1.5, and I could use them, they go over a little bit. I could also use these. I don't want to. Or I could do some sort of like, guys, what about this? I've thought of something. What if I use this dot and I put it on here, and then I put this for training? Do we like it? I'm not even sure what these stickers are for in the sampler, but I kind of like that. And then I can put the training sticker on top. So I have some words from PMD. I'll put those on top. And let's see how that works. I like it. It's something new, it's something different. At this point, you know, when you're using up your stash and the things don't exactly match, you know, your planner, or, you know, you're putting things together, it's okay to, you know, have a little play. So there we did. Okay. And we do need a this week sticker. So that is in my reusable sticker book, which is also from Planner Kate. And I'm just going to use this one here. And meals, I have in this pile. Now I'm just gonna look at my calendar because there are some things. So we're on this week. So we've got Cricut starting on Thursday. Cricut starting on Thursday. So I think with the Cricut, I'm going to use these arrows because it goes more than one day. I'll use this pink one because I've used a lot of blue already. So Cricut will start early in the morning. So I'll do that. And then I have a Cricut sticker. Go like that. And then the Tour de France is Mountain Days on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So basically from there on. So I'm going to use this other one and also do kind of similar thing here, except I don't have anything that says cycling. So I'm going to have to leave that until I can find something that will work. All right, then we need the chores for the week. So we have a laundry, which always happens on Sunday. We have garbage, and there's no sticker here that's specifically laundry, so I won't put that, but we do have a trash. And let's see if I have a sticker that says garbage. I don't. I have some recycling. But I do have a sticker. I have this little, so that could just go here. And technically, I don't do the garbage anyway. So I don't, do I need to know when the garbage is? Yes. But do I need to make a big production of my planner? No. What else do we need? We need a cleaning, which I'll look in my reusable sticker book. Normally I don't care about the different fonts, the different kinds of fonts, but because I'm already not using, I mean, and I had a whole bunch of different fonts, but the colored fonts, I'm going to try and use them all this kind of blocky font, because yeah, I just kind of feel like I want it to match. If I have everything in this kind of font, then I'll do that. If not, then I'll just put this down here because this is something that happens later on in the day. Should I put that on a, no. Should I put that on a color? What do you think? Probably? Okay. Okay. I don't like this because I haven't used any other icons, so I'm going to take that off. Let's see, I have some recycling ones which could work for garbage. What else do I need to put in here? Just look at my calendar again. There's nothing else that's scheduled. So then the rest is mine to schedule, which is always good. I always do a big kind of social media day, work day on the Monday. And maybe if I go like that and I do like work, and I will obviously know that that means now this looks just really empty. Let me look at another day that I didn't. Yeah, see, it's always empty before I start, and then it gets filled up as we go along, which is exactly what's going to happen here, because I don't have a lot to put in to start with. But I really like, using these bits and pieces. I didn't use any of these except for the washi, because I wanted to try and use as much out of these sheets as I can. These corner pieces here, these are corner pieces. I mean, I could put, let's see, I could go something like that. Oof, what do we think? What do we think? But see, now I feel like I should have something up here. Or I could put something down here. Like put the other one like that. I mean, it should be up here, shouldn't it? See, oh, you saw all that. I could have planned this all out for you, and had this already done, and you would have thought, oh, Stephanie, she's got her finger on the pulse today. But I did not do that. So I've got to do some sticker surgery here, which is fine. That's one of the great things about Planner Kate's stickers, is that they are repositionable. So even on the Tomoe River paper, it works to pick up your stickers. Sometimes you should, with Tomoe River paper, because it can be a little temperamental, you should always be careful. But for the most part, I would say I never have any trouble with Planner Kate stickers. So I'm just gonna move down the laundry sticker as well, so I can get in the Hello Weekend. So that needs to go there. Okay, for anybody who's watched that whole thing, what do you think? I think it looks kind of busy here, I'm not gonna lie, but I've committed to it, and I'm gonna stick to it. So that's what I'm gonna do for start the process for the week. I just need to put down on the bottom here, I think I'll use this one here, because it goes across the whole time, and I'll put the reading sticker there. I'll use this big one, I think. Okay, so that is the plan for next week. Still continuing with One Book July, so my reading has to go in here. All of my day stuff is going to happen in here. I'm going to put this post-it note will go right here for the week, and then I'll check things off as I go. And yeah, I think it's all set up for the week. I'll put this back here. Well, I might have to make one that's a little bit more in depth, but we'll come back to that. Okay, so last week in my weeklies, really liking having the to-do list on here and the whole day. I like being able to make notes. So you'll see here I decided to do my gratitude here, and then this whole part for reflection. Wednesday was just a busy day and I had no time for the planner, but I made a little note here of something I wanted to do, and then my to-do list. I pre-did these, decorated them for the week. So I've got this Thursday, Friday I haven't finished yet, and then Saturday and Sunday. And I've put the dates for the next two. I will say that whilst I really like setting up a couple days in advance because of the, kind of ability to just come in here and do your to-do list and everything, and I like having the to-do list on my daily, everything is good there. What I don't like is doing the setup too far in advance, because, for example, on Sunday, Monday, I love the way this looks. I used the rest of the kit from the week, and I just went ahead and did a whole bunch. But on Tuesday, I knew already that I was not going to be able to do stuff on Wednesday, so perhaps I wouldn't have even bothered. And maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. So I think going forward, what I'm going to do is I would still want to prep, but I think I want to prep more in terms of decoration, not necessarily the date and day, so that when I get to here, for example, and it's got forget that there, but it's got some deco on, I can put the date and then the name, and then not have to worry about deco. I think it's the deco that I want to have done ahead of time, not necessarily the dates. So yeah, I'm still really loving One Book July. It's been, One Book July. It's really where I feel most kind of happy and content, is it all in one book. That's not to say that I'm not using or keeping my reading journal up to date. Here it is. I am keeping it up to date. There's this week so far. I'm only keeping it up to date because I've started this book in January and I love it. I like how messy and used it is, and so I'm going to keep it, but this is extra. This is all the information is in here that is in here as well. So I can totally get away with using one book. Depending on the job situation next year, I may only be using the one book. Like I said, this information can all go in here. The only thing that couldn't go in here would be any kind of longer form notes about the book. And I could use, the pages for any longer form notes that I want to write. But I kind of like having them in the space that I'm using, talking, so if I put the, what I read down here, I'd like to have a little note down here. So I suppose if if it comes to that where I'm only definitely going to use one book, I could always move this up a little bit to give me a little bit more room, and so I can put and maybe even just like write kind of small and just write, you know, my little notes. But for now, One Book July is working out well. Let me know if you've, I know some of you have started One Book July, and some of you have commented saying it's going really well. Is anybody having any problems with One Book July? I've seen people who have many planners, so 5 and up, and who are trying to get it all into one. And I'm, you know, how are you doing with that? Are you able to get everything into one? Are you using multiple planners because you just like planners and like to have different kinds? Or are you very much structured in that way of thinking, this is what I'm, you know, I'm doing my book stuff now, so I'll be in here? Or is it just, you know, some sort of combination of both? So let me know if you are doing One Book July, how it's going. If you're not doing One Book July, but you are in, you know, one planner and have enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate all of the interaction I get with the video, all of the engagement, and the likes and subscribing are really helping out the channel a lot. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.